Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent Antoinette Ware is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years, serving Toledo and surrounding areas. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
Got some snaps on the petrol. Mr. Trap Rap No Bizzo from the mud to the tub. And I'm rocking out with Queen Silvy and Tim. You know.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show, 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 it's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, as he said, it is Smooth Tim, and it is now my esteemed pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Yes, that is correct. Hello. Is this thing on? I am Queen. Silvy. on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award winning The Queen. Silvy
Will you
Show.
stop it?
I know. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. How are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen. How are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are simply
I know. Amazing.
Yes, you are. Indeed.
True that. I am amazing, but you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have an amazing guest and announcements for today, don't we?
As a matter of fact, yes, we do. As far as announcements, I hope everybody had a safe and fun 4th of July holiday and extended weekend. Looks like, wow, there was air travel and car travel was off the chain, so I hope that everything went well with you. You weren't caught in any delays or traffic jams. Traffic jams. Yeah. In any event, we're thinking about you. Still things going on around the world, and, you know, we're saying faith over fear for
That's
that, right?
Let's say it again. Hold up.
Faith over fear.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, put your trust in God. He'll get you through it, folks.
Amen.
Honestly, he will. Oh, let's see. As far as analytics from last week's show, how about the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Poland, Africa, Ireland, France, and down under in Australia? Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much. In fact, hey, I want you to know that. Were you done? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to announce our guest today, but no, we can.
Oh,
wait.
I'm sorry. Continue
No, we can
on.
wait.
No. Continue.
Go right
My-
ahead.
No.
Go right ahead.
No.
Okay, we actually have a gentleman making strides in gospel music today, and you're going to have an opportunity to hear some of his music as well as have some pleasant conversation with Mr. Lofiet Brown.
Yeah, baby. Get ready.
So that'll be coming up, and now I'm done, Queen.
Thank you, Smooth.
Thank you, Queen.
I just want everyone to know that you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show. Yeah, baby.
I knew you were going to do that again.
Well, you thought I was going to say The Queen Silvy Show. Oh,
What do you have? Some type of...
when you got it, you got it, right? Hey,
Apparently.
you know, it is what it is. But nevertheless, before I get into my conversation with my wonderful guest, I want you to know that Smooth and myself, if you're watching this live, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on the archive, woo,
Our love is everlasting.
our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you. So before we get into my conversation with my wonderful guest, what I like to do at this moment is thank you. But I like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Pay attention to the things you're naturally drawn to. I mean, they're often connected to your path, your passion, and your purpose in life. You can't just sit there and wait for people to give you that golden dream. You got to get out there and make it happen for yourself. So whatever's in your path and in your heart, you need to do it. Because good things happen to those who hustle. Yeah, we know that, true that, right? But follow your path, follow your truth, and follow your heart, okay? And those are some motivational words, yeah, from the Queen Silvy Show to you, baby. Yes, I do want to also continue before I get into my wonderful guest by recognizing and acknowledging my good kings and queens all over the world, like you, holistic health advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie, and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute.
Shout out to you.
Carmen Jewel, Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company, and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford Daniels. Hey.
Shout out to you.
To Kinsley Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kenneth Rawls.
Shout out to you.
To Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, this is for you. Hey.
Shout out to you.
To Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, LP and Cynthia, Melvin and Teresa, Kathy and Mike.
Shout out to you.
Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Fort Worth, Texas, Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy. Hey.
Shout out to you.
To Ryan and Kelly and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to clear my throat. Just one moment, please.
Woof, woof. Meow. Ready.
The take on that ribbon again. You get to try it. I mean, don't knock it until you try it.
Riblets never hurt anybody.
Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Bernita Easley Gold, Rosa Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Aria Lua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Broke 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Shout out to you.
Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Sirius Edition, Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhook, Queen D. Brown, Sandra Ben Johnson, Melody Gore Dobbs, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montibon, and my good friend, Joe Mass.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Hey, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will hook you up 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. And every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource, and when we get back, the ball is rolling with my wonderful guest on The Queen Silvy Show. Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mint, the fun word guessing game is back, and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information, and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
All righty then.
Hey, we are back on this terrific Tuesday. You know, I did say it, and I'm going to say it again. You do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else who come on in and get this super greatness we have in store for you.
Get to share it out, because there's going to be a lot of good conversation.
Absolutely.
With Mr. Brown.
Sharing his story of how a health scare opened his faith and future. Known as the Godfather of Gospel House, with a style going past traditional contemporary sound. Making strides in the world of gospel music, uniting the uplifting force of spirituality with the energy of dance music. Get blessed from the messages and moved by the music. Live from Chicago,
Please do.
Live from Chicago, Illinois, I introduce to you founder, CEO of Get Down Gospel Music, executive producer, singer, songwriter, Lofiet Brown. Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here on the show today.
Thank you.
You know, I know that years ago, we're going to get straight into it, because I know that years ago you went through a health scare dealing with your kidneys. So, you know, briefly take me back to that time and share with me what it did to you in your life.
Oh man. Okay. So I was working at a steel mill, and I'm working, and then when I go home, uh, you know, I just started feeling funny. You know, couldn't use the washroom. Everything around me was just like really bright. And then, you know, I didn't know what the symptoms was. Uh, I go to the hospital the very next day. No, I didn't. I take that back. A couple days, I just thought, you know, I was just sick or something, you know, sick. And then I said, you know what? I think I need to go to the hospital, because I was at work and my back was feeling like nails, was like hitting me in my back. I didn't know the symptoms. I didn't know what was going on. So when I went to the hospital, uh, I was in the emergency room, and the doctor was like, "Hey man, how did you get here?" I said, "I called a cab." He said, "Man, you should have been in a ditch somewhere, man. You have no kidney function." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, man, your kidneys is gone." So next thing I know, I called my wife. They say, "Man, we have to set you up for dialysis right away." I called
Wow.
my wife. She said, "Don't have them touch you. Don't let them do nothing." You know, everybody is hysterical. She came to the hospital, and you know, at the time, I wasn't educated. Okay, I wasn't educated of of the processes and stuff that was going. Dialysis did save my life, and it was a scare. It changed my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, because you know, my mom, God rest her soul, she was on dialysis
Mm-hmm.
before she, you know, before she made her transition. So I'm thinking that, you know, I'm gonna die. That's the first thing that's coming to, you know, my mind. You know, things are gonna change. I'm not gonna make it. And I just I was always a spiritual person, but stuff like that, you get to talking to God
Right.
and you get to understanding how things work, how things and how God does things. And I'm like, you get me off this deathbed. And I always wanted to do gospel music, but I wanted to do it a different way. I said, maybe it's my time. And I just told God, you get me off that deathbed. Let me do some things for you, God. And he did, man. I'm going on 10 years right now. I'm still on dialysis and still fighting for a kidney, but I'm still here.
Amen to
And I
that.
thank God for it. And I can, tell people I've seen things that God have done things for me and other people that I've seen in my own eyes personally and physically. So I know God is real and I know he's good. And the things he has done for me in my life, man, I'm just so humble. Everything I do with music, helping people, I don't want any credit. I take no credit for everything that's going on. This is God's work. I don't want no credit.
Gift and a blessing indeed. You're still in dialysis because I was going to ask you how is Lafayette and his kidneys these days.
I do dialysis 3 days a week, 5 hours per treatment, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I am on the kidney transplant list, and I have some more tests that I have to run. Because I have to run. So I'm like really humble because I know when it happens, and I get that kidney. God, this is nothing but God's work,
Right
and
on.
I'm all. And when I get the kidney, fast forward, years, I'm still gonna, preach the word and let people know, don't give up on your dream or your vision, whatever you want to call it. You
That's
know,
true.
we need to take can we need to take can't and cannot out of our vocabulary as people and put in can and capable because we can do
Already,
anything.
all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
God makes
Hmm.
ways and he answers prayers because I'm going to tell you something about me. Okay.
Hmm.
Was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease maybe 10
Hmm.
years ago, right? Now,
Right.
for 8 of those years, I was going to the doctors, no dialysis, but for 8 years, going to the doctor, oh, we're going to make another appointment, going out, doing, seeing your creatinine level, right? Then I moved back up north. And so when I move back up north, I have to get a doctor in this area. I go to the doctor in this area. They do the urine test, all the tests that they do. And then the
Hmm.
doctor says, when I go back for my results, he says, why are you here? I said, I'm here because I need to get a doctor to continue my treatment for kidney disease. He says, ma'am, you don't have kidney disease.
Mm.
It's gone.
You don't have, there's just not a trace of it in me. And I'm like thinking, first I got mad, like, who do I sue? Because for 8 years you played with my mind thinking that I have kidney disease. You feel me? That takes a lot on your mind. Just like you said,
Yes,
when
it
you
does.
had it, you thought you were, but nope, I come back, they say, ma'am, you don't have kidney disease. I'm like, thank you, Lord.
But it was
There you
interesting
go.
to expound a little further, though. Your creatine levels were very high, and that's what set them off. And all the tests they did showed
Not
that.
nothing,
But now you come back to Ohio, and it's like gone.
nothing.
So was it divine intervention or a
I have
mistake?
no
Who
idea. All
knows?
I know is God answers prayers and moves in different ways, and we're going to send definitely hearts and prayers for you because it can be done. Anything can be reversed with the hand.
That's nothing but a confirmation because you're like maybe the third or fourth person that said that God is going to reverse your kidneys. So I know I have favor over my life because this is nothing but favor and uh just blessings,
Right on.
over my life. I
Faith
I,
over
I know
fear.
that.
Faith over fear. Hold on to that. Faith over fear. You'll see.
Yes.
Prayers are answered,
Oh
and
yes.
some people not patient to that fact, but you got to be patient. But what was your
Yes.
faith journey like before you was diagnosed with the kidney disease?
Well, my mom, God rest her soul, she was an evangelist, so I was always, you know, in God. And then, when I was working many years, when I was working at a dollar store, my my boss, she was a godly person. So it was like God always kept people around me. Even my uh, uh, sisters in Christ, they were godly people. They was always praying over me. So I always had that, and I always, I always, was in the church,
Right,
you
right.
know. But when stuff like that happens to you, you kind of elevate a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
now, within the years, I've seen myself, people calling me, asking me for prayer. And now I will go to my closet and, go to my throne room and start praying for people. Back then, I was not doing that. So I see how God was elevating me. And I remember recently, it's funny, you said that recently, somebody called me. I was in the store. Somebody called me for prayer. And I'm in a line and I just started praying for him. And then the lady that was ringing me up, she just closed her eyes. So
Mm.
it was like, back then, I'm being honest, back then I was ashamed. But now I'm like, why am I ashamed for God blessing me? Let me do this for somebody. So I learned how to do certain things. And God is like taking me to school because it's like I started at kindergarten. Now I'm like going the steps about God and
That's
how
what's
he
up.
works, how he uses me, and how sometimes we have to be obedient and listen to God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the key
Yeah.
word.
Yes, it is.
There's the key
Obedience.
word, and that's the same thing. I come from a family of a bunch of pastors, from
Hmm.
cousins to grandfathers, all this. And I asked the same question. Well, what am I supposed to be doing? Because I hear God talking to me occasionally, but I'm not quite catching the message. And that's what they said. Be patient. You'll figure it out.
That's right.
And I think that we have figured out our path, and that's helping others get their voice out to the world with a positive, influential message.
That's right. That's right. Hey,
Man,
one true fact. It's just coming from me, my opinion. Anyone of color know this. You were born with music in your blood. I believe that. I don't care if you're singing now or not. Music is in your blood. But for you, Lafayette, what or who was the inspiration behind your love and your passion for music?
my father and my uh my father and my auntie. My father used to play records and DJ when I was a kid, and he I listened to all this blues and gospel, jazz, and all these records. And my auntie, they would have when I was a kid and I was too old to go. They would have parties, big, big, big Christmas parties in the basement. And my father had built a DJ booth, so I was raised around music. And with my mom, when she got religious, you know, we was in a choir, and we would have to go to church, on Sunday. And I thank her so much for sending us to church because, you
Right?
know, got the word, not just the word, but as kids, we in the choir, and then I remember us getting ready for service, eating breakfast and taking showers and getting ready for church, and she would blast the church music on Sunday. And I remember just listening to certain music like the wine is growing up and uh man, just James Cleveland. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, you probably do. My mom will order these records on TV that was like No Way Is Tired, and you buy one album, you get another album. She ordered them albums and she would play them all the time. So,
Yes, I do.
so
And you get to
yeah,
learn them words by heart too because they played so much. But that's what's up.
yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
one thing about music that people need to understand, if it's rap, hip hop, gospel, or whatever, you could be somewhere, and if a song come on, it will take you back to that memory.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, man, I remember, or had you think about somebody or something that was in your life that was significant when you hear that song.
Absolutely.
So music is powerful.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. So tell me, how did your path open up? I know that God gave you the message to and gave you the power of the gift to make this difference. But how exactly did the path open up for Get Down gospel music?
Wow. So a couple years ago, I went to ASCAP had this convention. ASCAP, American Society's Composers, Artists and Publishers. I might be
Mm-hmm.
saying it wrong, but I went there because I was doing secular music, and I did this line dance back then. And I met a lady there, and she was like, you know what? God told me to follow you, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So everywhere I go this whole week, this lady was following me. And I'm like, okay, I'm in Los Angeles because the ASCAP convention was in Hollywood, California. So I'm like, okay, uh, this lady, she's following me. I'm thinking she gonna set me up. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call the police because I don't like the way I don't like the way this feeling. I'm out here by myself. Just everywhere I go, if I'm going to eat at the cafeteria, she there. If I'm going to these classes, she there.
You got a
I'm like,
stalker?
yeah, I'm up here like, let me find, find the police. Then we get to talking. Fast forward now, she's my business partner. She's my co-partner in Get Down
All
Gospel.
right. All
So
right.
God put people in your life. And at the time, I was not even doing gospel music. But during the years, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do the traditional or the contemporary sound. And me being from Chicago, I love house music.
Mm-hmm.
If people know about Chicago and
Right.
the UK, house music is big. And
Right.
I wanted to do something just totally different. And I'm like, okay, doing house music with gospel house, it been out there for years. It just was not out to the
Popular.
public. It
Yeah,
was like
time to bring it to
underground.
It
another
wasn't
level.
popular. Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
to another level.
Right.
And I thank God that he let me do that. And me doing this, it was just something different because I'm looking at churches, I'm looking at grown people, I'm looking at kids, teenagers. They want to dance. They just don't want to dance to the secular sound or to that secular music when it's like shake your booty and all this. We're
And you,
not we're
well, you,
not uh boring. We like to have fun, but if I'm giving them something they can dance to with a beat, a rhythm, and the word and the
right.
mind of it,
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing
And
wrong
God
with it
has
at all.
blessed.
Have you seen how little kids, I can't stand to see a 3 and 4 year old,
Twerking.
Mhm.
yeah, knowing the words to a rap song that's a little bit older than them that
Vulgar.
they don't need to be saying. And if
Yeah,
they need that beat,
I
well,
get
we
it.
can give you the beat, but the right words with the message for you and for everyone. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So now your foot is through the door and you have Get Down Gospel music going on. What is your mission goal, the ultimate goal that is for what it is that you do?
Teach people about what God can do for you. Number one, teach them that it's good music out there. And just to let you know, Get Down Gospel is not just a label that I created. Get Down Gospel. We coming out with books. I'm in a process of
I
writing
heard.
a movie script,
I heard.
drama. It's
Hmm.
different things that I want to do for Get Down Gospel, and because I want to help other people. It's
Right.
like let's just say for instance, I have a a sitcom I'm working on and a drama, which is true. What make a person think I can't bring somebody else in it to, like, if I would get their music out there or if they writing a book or whatever. I love to help other people, and I always told God, keep me humble. Anything that's going on, keep me humble. Give me wisdom, because in this business you have to have wisdom, because this is a cutthroat business. What we in gospel music is cutthroat. I'm
Hmm.
I'm keeping real. If somebody will tell you it's not, they did wrong. It's a cutthroat. But Get Down Gospel, we just doing a lot, and I just want to just the message of spreading God to people. That's my thing.
So Get Down Gospel music, is making its mark in the gospel music industry, and I'm talking including award winning. I know that you have some great talent under the wings of gospel, of your music. So share with me some of them names. Drop on a couple of them names of those artists that's really emerging.
Okay, first of all, Bonetta Donaldson. Let me talk about her first. She comes out of Chicago Mass Choir. I was blessed to get her everything. So first of all, I never wanted to sing. I never wanted to do any music. I wanted to be like the Barry Gordon. I wanted to be behind the scenes. But I guess God said, you know what? I got a joke for you. I got a trick for you. So uh she was on overtime, and she's on this hot track we got now called The Blueprint. She's singing the hooks. And I had no idea that this song was gonna take off like it did. Camille Brown. It's funny because I met Camille Brown at the ASCAP convention 10 almost 20 years ago. We just kept in contact, and she kind of like gave up on the music because some things was going on. And I remember she had this song. I said, let me get that song and let me see what I can do with it, and let me let God make this stew. Because when God make stew and He putting all them ingredients in it, He put, he make it taste right. Uh, she said, okay. She took a chance on me and Get Down Gospel, and now she just won. She's an award winner, Rhythm of Gospel award winner, and she's also a two-time uh, Grammy consideration. She was considered for I Remember.
That's what's up.
For. So then we have Million. Uh, Million. I don't know if you heard his music. I'll send it to you. Beautiful voice. He has a song he got a wedding song called "Will You Marry Me."
Mm.
Gorgeous. It will make you cry. So we have some artists, and then of course myself. Let's work with Eric Ignatius. He's an in-house producer, and I'll tell you a little bit later about how that song came about.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that as well.
We have some amazing artists, man, and I'm just so proud of them.
You have to give yourself props too. Show that picture. I believe you're nominated for an award.
Yes, I did.
Has that happened already? Award.
Yes, it happened last Saturday. I couldn't go due to my health because I'm getting test run here as a kidney transplant, but my business partner and my project manager, they went down there. But they gave me a gospel industry award.
Audience.
They're gonna mail it to me, and I'm just like humbled for it because they said that what I have did with Gospel House, I had brought it out. That they had no idea that Gospel House even was even out there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I called, and it's funny because I called them. I say, look, I wanted to know, can we get a category for Gospel House? And the guy, shout out to Jeff Holmes, he said, what's that? I say, it's so I had to explain to him what it was. And I sent it to him. And he said, man, I've never heard nothing like this. But he said, man, for you to have a category, you got to have at least about 5 different people, that does this. In about 30 minutes, he had like 30 people that sent him Gospel House music.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, we got to make it as a category.
Well,
so this is like the 4th year that Gospel House has have a category in the Gospel Choice Music Awards. And I thank God that they gave me that chance to even fight for it.
That's
and
right.
I'm working on other things like the Grammys or whatever because I am a Grammy.
That's how you do it. Member. That's how you do that grind. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Keep on doing what you're doing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'll tell you in a minute what I did to your song. But have you heard of From Chicago, Illinois? No, don't let me.
Don't tell him you played it backwards to see if there's any subliminal messages.
No, but have you heard of Frankie Knuckles? He's also from
Frankie Knuckles was like the father of gospel,
right?
I mean, not gospel. I mean, they call him the Godfather of house music.
Right. Back in the 1980s, black DJs like him, like Frankie Knuckles, began to define that emerging house sound. Somebody's looking at you and they don't know. They're hearing all of this, but how would you describe your music to anyone who's never heard it before?
Unique.
Okay.
It's unique. And it's funny because I was sending my music out when I first came on the scene. We've been around and it's funny, a couple things. Next year in August, Get Down Gospel will be around for 10 years. So this lets you know how much that I pushed into this and involved. But I really didn't emerge to like maybe 4 years ago. And I remember when I came out with Let's Work, I was sending this to radio stations and I was getting emails like, man, this is different, but we can't play this on our station. And I was like, why? They say because it doesn't fit our format. And now I don't get that.
Everybody gonna be pulling at you left and right because it's time for a change.
Yeah.
It's time to even reach our youth and even tap into the older adults in a different ways. It's time to do that. Everything else is changing, right? So why not add a little bit of something in there?
Yeah, God showed me something, and I was telling people something in 1970. I think around 1976, 77. The Mighty Clouds of Joy came out with Ride the Mighty High, and it was pretty much a dance, a dance sound.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a lot of flack for it. You fast forward to the 80s, here come the Winans, and then here come Tremaine Hawkins will Fall Down on Me. I remember when she got flack, they said you can't. They playing this in the clubs and all this stuff and the discotheques and because it was an upbeat and people wasn't used to gospel having that type of sound. Fast forward to the 90s, close to 2000, you have Mary Mary with Shackles, and then you come Kirk Franklin with Stump.
Right,
And
right.
I remember he got a lot of flack. It's like every 10,
People gonna
15
talk
years,
anyway.
somebody come with something. Huh?
People gonna talk anyway. You're gonna have the naysayers
Yeah.
and haters and all of that, but you got something going on. You just need to hold on to faith and keep doing it, because I'm really digging what you're doing. So tell everybody, when you write your songs and you make your songs, what is the message that you put within the music that you create?
Actually, when I'm doing stuff like that, I want it to be fun, and I'm looking for. If you listen to any music that I do, I want it to be energetic. So and I want them to, you know, it's positivity. I'm always about positivity. When I'm doing, because I don't really do too much music, but when I do, I got to do it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like I say, I was like not trying to do music, but if I got to do a track, I have to feel something. And when I'm doing a track, it's for a really good reason, like the Blueprint. That was for a special reason why I did that track.
I know, and I'm gonna
So
tell you in a minute. I know you just aching to tell me. I know it is, but hold on.
yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, like I
Combining,
say,
what you do is you combine worship and you combine dance. I think that is beautiful to glorify God in. I'm going to quote Psalms chapter 149 verse 3, which says, "Let
mhm.
them praise his name with dancing." What's wrong with that? Nothing,
Yeah,
right?
like I say, I like to see people dance like David. Nothing wrong with it.
Right on. You have a tribute with a tribute for I believe it's the late great DJ Casper and the late great Charlie Green. That's where the blueprint
Exactly.
comes in, and that's featuring, like you said, Netta B. It's a great gospel line song. It's taking off faster than jets. And I'm not gonna lie, this is what I was gonna tell you that, and I can't help it, but beats make me seat dance. I'm a championship seat dancer. I was listening to that song, dropping it like it's hot. I can't tell you, I can't help it. I was dropping it. It's a song that makes you move your feet, move your groove, your beat. Something you remember on the radio. It's something you remember in your mind because it's a great song, great words. Chicago's known for line dancing. Chicago got it going on
Yes.
when it comes to the line dancing and things. And this video here, Blueprint, that I'm going to show in just a moment, has some line dancers doing their thing. And I was, like I said, I'm a seat dancer. I can't even do that there. Don't tell
Well,
nobody,
well,
but I
here's
can.
here's the thing about the video. The the this guy did this thing and sent me this video, and it was so dope. But we're working on the video with me in it, so it's gonna be so crazy. And I was telling people, and it's funny. You have all these line people that do line dances out here, like Cupid, and people that do Mississippi Slide, and it just kind of made me feel a certain way because Casper and Charlie Green. First of all, Charlie Green was the first person that ever did a line dance. It was called the Bus Stop in the 80s.
Hmm.
And this man passed on a while ago, and he never get his flowers. And you got people doing all these line dances. And me being from Chicago, which they're from Chicago, because if I'm not mistaken, Charlie Green used to drive a CTA bus.
Mm.
And then DJ Casper, he had the Cha Cha Slide and all this stuff out, and they're gone now, and nobody is even talking about Charlie Green. And I'm like, you know what? I love slides and stuff like that. I would just felt to do this,
Hey.
and God blessed me that the person that produced it was Captain Sky. And if people know who Captain Sky is, he's a funk legend from the '70s. He has songs like Wonder Worm and Super Sperm, and I used to listen to his music when I was a kid. And it's just God's doing that. Me and him linked up, and he took me to the studio. I met this older guy named Larry. Shout out to him. I had no idea that Larry was mentored by Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson.
Mm.
So the production on this song is so crisp, it's amazing, and everybody that hear it, they ask me two questions: Is that your vocals on this track? Yeah, they're my vocals. What y'all mean? They're my vocals. And then next thing they say, who produced this track? Who engineered this track? So I was really blessed to have them on here.
It's a great
It
it's a
was
great
phenomenal.
song. I'm telling you, this song here is an anthem of get your feet up and get your praise on. And the Chicago got that stepping vibe, so it's honored. And when you do the original video for that, by all means, I love to showcase it as well, just like I'm going to showcase right now. Blueprint featuring Netta B. Check it out.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Two steps to the
2 times. Left foot and stomp. Right foot and stomp. 2 steps to the right. Move up 2 times. Right foot and stomp. Left foot and stomp. Come on, we gonna move to the left. Take it back, clap, clap. Go slide to the right. And hop to the front and stop. We gonna move to the right. Move it up, clap, clap. Go slide to the left. And hop to the back and stop.
Get up out your seat. Get up on your feet. Let your shoes hit the floor. And praise the Lord some more. I say get up out your seat. Get up on your feet. Let your shoes hit the floor. Let's praise the Lord some more. And slide, slide, slide. Everybody, let's slide, slide, slide. Everybody, let's move it, groove it, move it, groove it. Thank him, praise him, and don't you be ashamed.
2 steps to the left. Take it back 2 times. Left foot and stomp. Right foot and stomp. 2 steps to the right. Move up 2 times. Right foot and stomp. Left foot and stomp. Come on, we gonna move to the left. Take it back, clap, clap. Go slide to the right. And hop to the front and stop. We gonna move to the right. Move it up, clap, clap. Go slide to the left. And hop to the back and stop. 2 steps to the left. Take it back 2 times. Left foot and stomp. Right foot and stomp. Come on. 2 steps to the right. Move up 2 times. Right foot and stomp. Left foot and stomp. Hey!
Get up out your seat. Get up on your feet. Let your shoes hit the floor. And praise the Lord some more. I say get up out your seat. Get up on your feet. Let your shoes hit the floor. Let's praise the Lord some more. And slide, slide, slide. Everybody, let's slide, slide, slide. Everybody, let's move it, groove it, move it, groove it. Thank him, praise him, and don't you be ashamed.
We gonna move to the left. Take it back, clap, clap. We gonna slide to the right. And hop to the front and stop. We gonna move to the right. Move it up, clap, clap. Go slide to the left. And hop to the back and stop.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, line dance now, y'all. Charlie Green now, y'all. DJ Casper, y'all. Bust up now, y'all. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Bust up now, y'all. Come on. Real big clap now. Everybody reverse. If you out of step, guess what? You did not rehearse. One big clap now. All y'all freeze. One clap like Charlie Green said. Bust up, please.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, I told y'all see dance today. I was like, that's pretty dang good. You are so on to something. You, of course, you already know this. But tell me, how did the fans react to your music and your style approach to religion?
They were like, they were kind of like, how can I say? I think I caught a lot of people off guard because, you know, when you think of gospel music, you just think of, you know, like, I'm not trying to be funny, the quartets, the, you know, what you hear on the radio. You hear that, get ready. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if I'm coming with something different, people love different stuff. And I like I said, I'm a different person.
Right.
People love different stuff and they gravitated to it. And I tell people, artists, especially that's doing music, your fans is not going to come from your family and friends. Your fans is going to come from people that you don't even know. So I know that I had some good things because a lot of people that I don't even know, especially on TikTok, we put these 3 people, I think you've seen it, the 3 people dancing to the blueprint, like a minute or 20 seconds. We put it on TikTok and we got over 12,000 views. That's amazing.
That tell you something, right?
God is doing something. And I gotta say, that video that you just played, Stephen Barrett, reached out to me, didn't even know him,
Mm.
and he said he just felt in his heart to do this video. That is nobody but God.
Amen.
And we got a good friendship. And I say, man, you mind doing the official video? And he said, by all means. So I mean, I'm
That's
helping
all right.
people and bringing them out to the world. So God has been good to me.
You know what? I was going to bring up something real quick, and this is the
Hmm.
church that Queen and I attend, and it started out in a hotel. They had a little room that they started out. Then they moved it to a high school because it started to grow. Then they ended up with a campus. Now they've got 5 campuses and
Mega
thousands and
churches.
thousands. But the key to this is what I'm trying to get to. A lot of people
Hmm.
call it the Church of Rock and Roll because they jam. But in talking to the pastor, and we've had lengthy conversations with the pastors, how come? And he says, because that's what the young people want. That's what draws people in. And if I can get you in your seat, I can talk to you about God.
Yeah, it's
Amen.
it's a big church now, and they doing it, and they be jamming. I was stunned the
Yeah.
very first time I walked in there, but now I walk
Hmm.
in all the time because that's what it be like.
And it
I'm
makes
telling
it
you, man.
entertaining. And part of it is
Yeah.
it creates a relaxed atmosphere rather when you bring your style of music. People are like popping, they're relaxing. Now they're in the mood to listen to the word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I agree that 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Lafayette, you have the fans, but you also, no matter what a person does, you can be selling neighbor, and you're gonna have somebody that's hating. You feel me? What do you say to the haters and
Yeah.
the non-believers?
I love you. I love you. There
Yeah,
ain't nothing you can do about it. I
that's
mean,
right.
my thing is this. Uh, I did nothing to you. If you don't like my music, you don't like get down gospel music, that's fine because that's your preference. I mean, we're not here to sit up there and judge nobody. I'm not gonna judge anybody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I
Right.
know what I'm doing it for. My artists and stuff. We do this for the love of God. Spread the word. So if they don't like it, it's nothing that I can do. Like I
Right.
say,
Right.
I have had radio personalities say that we can't play your music. At first, early in stages in my career, I was upset and I was pissed. But now, excuse me, I don't want to say pissed, but I was upset.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect now when they send stuff to me. Hey, I'm sorry, it doesn't fit our station, blah blah blah. Because I do not have an ego, but I know the music is good. So, and thank you. And I would say, you know what? When I reach back out to them, and the stations know where they are. I say, you know what? Thank you for even listening to my music, and I'm going to support you because we one nation, we God
Right.
under God.
Right.
So I'm still going to support you.
Those very haters
And
out there is going to be the ones that's your number one fan. I always tell a hater, "Yep, I love you too," just like that. I mean, what can you do? That's
yeah,
something that they have to deal with in themselves. And in the meantime, I'll be like, "Get your ass in line. Get on in line, cause I'm gonna
yeah,
do what I'm gonna do. It is what it is."
yeah,
But now let
yeah.
me quote,
So
because everybody knows who Pastor Shirley Caesars is. And she said something that I do want to quote in her words. She said, I
mhm.
realize that everyone's not going to listen to traditional gospel music. She says, we are all on the verge of losing our young people, and we need to do whatever it takes to win them back. Just like Smooth said with our church and how they're doing, whatever it takes to get the youth, to get them involved. This world is crazy right now. We need to keep our faith and we need to keep our belief. So you tell me, in your opinion, Lafayette, what is it going to take to keep gospel music, gospel house, gospel soul, call it what you want, but what is it going to take to keep this music alive, as well as a part of our youth being a part of this tradition, keeping it going?
to be honest, people gonna have to change up. And what I mean by that, uh, like I say, you're not gonna see too many uh people that's like teenage. I mean, I'm being honest. How many teenagers that's gonna listen to quartet music? You know, unless you were born around in that area, like and I'm just finding out that different regions like Arkansas, Alabama, they deal with a lot of quartet down there. So if you're not around there, you're not gonna people just we need it's different. It's a different area, a different uh the way kids are growing up now. They're growing up different, and it's changed that people need to do in gospel music. Like on my label, it's not just gospel house. You know, we're Camille, like I said, Camille Brown. She has the song she got called "I Remember" is neo gospel, so it's different. And right now we're about to work on Bernetta Donaldson. And let me just let you know about this. The song that we're gonna do for her is gonna be like a stepper gospel track. It's different. Young people, believe it or not, young people like to step. You got pastors that like to step. So we're coming out with different things, because I believe, and I was taught this. Once you hear the words, you hear the beat, and it goes in your mind about maybe 10, 15 seconds. If that beat hit, then the words gonna hit. Then you hear a song 2 or 3 times, it's in your mind.
Yes, it
So
is.
it's different. People need the world young to bring the young people back. You have to change gospel music. The traditional, I love traditional. I love contemporary because that's what I was raised on. But we're living in times that is different. People change. The world changes. In the 80s, we didn't have cell phones. We was on bikes and stuff. We
Right.
went to go talk to somebody. The world changes, and people need to understand. Gospel stations need to understand that the world changes. It's hard, and I didn't know how hard it was that you can't even. I have never heard a gospel rap song on a major radio station.
And you know
Nor have
what?
I heard really
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what's interesting, Lafayette, is what I was going to go down to, is you'd brought up earlier, like quartet music, let's say like a Gaither band or somebody. It's not that the kids don't appreciate the music; they're just not interested.
Right. You got to keep that
Brainwashed with
mind interested
society.
because you listen. Kids like to dance. Kids like different things, and if you coming out with something new, or if you coming out with a quartet, make it modern. Modernize the sound, and I
Right?
think that will bring them in.
Right?
So what Shirley was talking about, I get it. You just have to modernize it.
Right. And you know what? Let me just give a shout out to superstar Kane Patino, because if you've never seen the Thursday Now You Know show, you need to check this young man out. He's born blind and autistic. He's a Christian rapper, and I mean hip hop. Every song will blow you down. And the most miraculous part is that he memorizes every
Yeah, 'cause he's
single
blind,
song.
so he has to
doesn't
remember
he
it.
doesn't.
Mm,
And I'm telling
wow.
you right now, only issue that I have that he's having is finding your own music, because you can't use copyrighted music. You know what I'm saying? So he sometimes uses the music that's already out here,
Yeah,
beats,
open
and
music.
raps to that. But I'm telling you, phenomenal. This young man he's blessing the world just like you're blessing the world, giving the world the word
A
in a
different
different
perspective. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm honored to have you on the show to bring it. We are honored to showcase the music on here. I know that you said that you're doing books, shows, and movies, and all these great things. I'm loving it. But when you do your music, have you ever done live? Like, have you ever went to a church and they allowed you or invited you to come in and bring some of your artists and yourself as well, and give them a little taste of what's necessary?
I didn't haven't did the churches, but I had last year I had did a gospel fest.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did the gospel fest, it was in Champaign, Illinois. A lady I know, and I just had to do it because the lady, her name is, shout out to Lady Lynn.
Shout out.
She was the first person that took a chance on Gospel House and put it on her radio. And I called her. I said, "Look, I'm from Chicago. I got Gospel House workout, blah blah." She said, "Oh, you from Chicago? You got some
Mm-hmm.
house music? It's gospel? Give it here."
Right.
And because she did that, I put her in the Let's Work video. And I had no idea the connect she had. She said, "Hey, I got a segment in the Gospel Fest and the in where she's at." And she said, "I would like for you to come down here and perform the song." So me and my wife, we went down there. I performed it, and the crowd, they were like really receptive. And you know, uh, I don't perform much, but my artists, they perform all over. Million, he used to be on TV. He was on a reality show. He's doing gospel and stuff like that. Proud of him. Like I say, uh, Bonetta, she's with the choir, Chicago Mass. She performs here and
That's
there.
all right.
And I know we're going to perform this blueprint. It's coming. So I'm waiting. I'm ready for it. That's why I've been, with my health and stuff, I'm getting my legs ready. Because, I'm going to be getting it now.
That's
And
what's
then,
up.
you have Camille. She just performed twice at the Rhythm of Gospel Awards. And I just told God, I said, God, she went down there. Let her come back with some hardware. And God answered my prayers and she did. So,
Hey
yeah.
man, hey, shout
Yeah.
out to that team.
So so we do performs in spots, but the churches, I know it's coming. So
Yeah.
we're just trying to get the track out to churches, especially in Chicago and especially on major radio, because I don't know what they call it, quote unquote gatekeepers, but that's what it is.
That's how it is. I mean, back in the day, you know how that is. It was all about signing to a record label. But now it's about independence. You are the manager.
Yeah.
You are the everything. So keep hustling, keep grinding, and keep knocking on all them doors because, somebody might tell you no, but then when they hang up, they jam into your song being a hater. And then sometimes, you have people that have to answer to somebody or that boss, and they just want it done this way. So then they have to just do it their way. But, what you got going on is what we all need because like you said, music, everybody loves music, the dancing music, and everybody's not into that old school way. And then if you look at it old school, when you're sitting in church, they coming down doing the 2-step 1 2 when they coming down the aisle,
Yeah,
coming to the pew.
you know what? I grew up in the church when we walking down to the choir and they moving
That's
side by
right.
side and stuff like that.
That's right.
That's it's out, I'm not saying it's outdated, but I remember we would always open up with "Pass Me Now,"
Yep.
and then we do the Lord's Prayer. Then somebody do an A and B selection. Now the churches that I go to, because I visit many churches, now they have praising.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no church. It's just like 6 or 7 people with microphones in their hand, singing. So really, the church has really changed.
They sure have, because back in my day, I've never seen praise dance like I see now. You know what I mean? They're praise dancing to a song and music. So what's wrong with putting a little step, a little beat, a little oomph in there and get you going, get your feet going, and all this here? So I mean, keep doing it.
Yeah, the times are changing, and
Yes.
people need to understand that.
Yes.
You
Well, they
know?
will.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to. You go this way, you go that way, either way, but find out the right path and stick with it. But before we go out, we're gonna go out with the jam entitled "Let's Work" featuring Eric Ignatius. And before we do, is there anything that you want to add or say that perhaps I didn't ask you?
Uh, People, just to artists, don't give up, because you can be at that door.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I do things, I don't when I pray, I don't tell God to open the door for me, because I tell God to push me through the door. Because people don't know that door that God opens for you could been open for months. You just haven't walked through that door.
Mm-hmm.
Because us as people, sometimes we'll be scared. So I tell God to push me through that door. So if He pushed me through that door, I know I need to know. I know that God did this. So I just want people to just be encouraged in anything. If you're doing, if you're writing, you know, if you're writing, performing, doing music or whatever God got you doing, it's not. Remember, it's not our time; it's God's time.
That's right.
You know, and just like Let's Work, that got me to the Grammys. So I would just, God have done some miraculous things.
That's
You
what's
know,
up. That's what's up. Keep
so
doing those miraculous things. Are you kidding? This is just a tip of what's forthcoming for you and everyone under your wings. I do believe this indeed. We do need this different, vibrant, energetic type of music to get people thinking, get people moving. Because I look at it like this: it's also a form of exercise to me. If you can sit there and just, kind of like move your feet, jam, you're doing something, and
yeah.
and it's affecting you in more
The
ways than one.
yeah, the workout, Let's Work, it's really a gospel house workout. And the way that came about, that actually happened when I was in the hospital.
Really?
When I was going through, yeah, when I was really going through it, I was really, what I mean, I was really sick. A famous DJ, actually, he's a legendary DJ. His name is DJ Sluggo, and
Okay.
he actually did some music for me with a former artist that I had, and we got him. I think I got his name in Double XL magazine, and he was like really happy, and he gave us this these strips to me. Oh, I might be saying it wrong. Some things that I was saying, he gave it to me as a gift. He said, Lafayette, you might want to do a workout. So I called Eric Ignatius, which he does music, and shout out to Eric Ignatius because he does gun camps, and
Yes,
he
shout
works
out.
for other artists. And I say, Eric, because we used to work back in the day, but we was like had the same mind with music. And I say, man, I want to do a workout. And he said, "What you talking about?" And I gave him the idea what was coming into my head because I don't like play instruments. He had to get it out my head what I was talking about. And he is so genius of what he did. He put what I wanted. He put the melody together, and he also did the video.
All right.
And it was just crazy because I was asking people I needed help with the video and nobody would help me. So we went and got some people out of the country
Mm.
to bring us footage. And this song, it got me to the Grammys. Even though I didn't win and I was nominated, I was a Grammy consideration. And that's big coming from an independent artist to have your name in that system. So,
That's what's up.
and people loved it because they like, man, this is what type of music is this? So
Mhm.
this what people start really looking at Get Down Gospel, like, what is this? Because they never heard of a gospel house workout.
Hey, and it's about
So
time for it, right? It's timing is perfect. Before we get into it, tell everybody how you can be followed on social media.
okay, y'all can hit me on Facebook. My name Lofiet Lafayette Brown. Same name that's on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Lafayette Brown, Lof Daddy, Lofdaddy. If you want to hit me on is it Twitter, which is X now?
Mm-hmm.
It's get down gospel. The website is in construction right now. We're working on a website, but I'm easy to find. You can email me, llbrown247 at gmail.com.
That's
You
what's up.
know, I'm out here, check Get Down Gospel Artists is out. And before I leave, I just gotta say shout out to the whole Get Down Gospel staff, all my artists, Bonetta, Million, uh Camille. I have a small art number of artists because I'm independent and I'm only gonna take what I can do.
Right.
Not
Right.
to interrupt Lafayette, but are you like on Apple, Spotify? Can they catch your music there?
Yes, the blueprint is on all avenues. It's on all things. And just to let you know, Miss Queen,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of radio stations they lose their mind when they heard the blueprint and they say, Lafayette, this need to be longer. So I had to send them a 6 minute version of the track.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. Get the people
And
what they want.
yeah, it's man.
Geez,
in
they
6
complain
minutes
when
of
it's
doing
long.
this-
They complain when it's short.
You know.
well, what it is, the video you seen, that's the radio edit.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to do a radio edit, and then we got like a club version, which for the DJs.
Right.
So
That's all right. Shoot. Atomic Dog is a long one too. Just do it, handle it, and go get some water afterwards. But let's do this. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's a great song. It's a great song. It's a great video. And I'm not showing the one where the 3 kids were doing that, but is that like a challenge for anybody that wants to do the blueprint? Or is it the blueprint challenge or the less work line challenge?
that's a blueprint challenge.
Okay.
So with the 3 people doing it, that's actually going to be in the video that we're making. I just
Okay.
wanted to put that out for content.
That's
know,
cool. I like that. Because
Yeah,
you
so
can
that's gonna
get
be in the video, and then them people that did it, people need to understand when you're doing gospel line dances, you do it the way you want to do it. So they did it the way they did it.
that's
know.
right.
So just let people know we got footage coming for people doing it all over, and people do it the way they want to do it. And when they did it, I think it was just phenomenal because people know that them young people,
That's
they doing
right.
it in they hip hop, they dance style.
That's right.
But it's also a gospel line challenge. So if you want to do it the way you want to do it, it's all good with me. I
That is
love
so
it.
great. And that's great. Let people be. You got to accept me for me. And if I'm jamming to them, I'm doing it my way. but nevertheless, I'm acknowledging greatness, and you are doing the right thing and on the right path. Are you looking for talent? Are you say you only have so many on your team? Is that just the way it is right now till everything gets going on their feet, or are you searching for talent to come under the wing, or tell me about it?
Actually, I was never searching for things. The way I see it, if God brings something to me, and if it's for God to me to help this person or do whatever, if it's up to God,
Mm-hmm.
it's up to Him.
All right.
I'm never looking for stuff. Things just happen and fall in my lap,
I feel you on
and I
that.
know that's God.
I feel
And
you
if
on
it's
that.
though, if it's meant that way, then I'm gonna help that person the best way I can.
That's all right. He puts people in your path for a reason, and sometimes you don't know the reasons, but you need to follow through on that. And that's, I think, how we connected, because you brought light to me. You shed the light and brought some greatness to me, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's put it on the
And I
platform and get it all
thank you
out
so
there.
much for even.
Cause
Thank
this
you
is
for
just
that.
the beginning. And when you drop something else, you're always welcome back here on the Queen Silvy Show by
Yeah.
all means. But we're gonna get
Well,
things going.
when we get off the show, I'm gonna send you some music from my artist so you can listen to it.
That'll work. I like that indeed. That's how we network, right? Bring that greatness to
Yes,
work.
ma'am.
Hey, I thank you
Yeah.
so much for taking the time being here on the show. You are a gem indeed and a blessing with gifts and a passion that you are carrying out. And a lot of people need to follow their passion and make a difference in this world right now. We all need it. And if this is some music that can bring my soul happy, that can make me feel good, then bring it, because we all need that there. I'm going to get things going and get out with Less Work featuring Eric Ignatius. Anything you want to say about it?
This was started. This what got Get Down Gospel on the map, and I'm just grateful that God gave me the honor to even show this to the world, and people accepted it. And the funny thing about it, a lot of people have not heard this track, and
Okay.
then they hearing it for the first time, and
What?
I'm like, it's been out there. The video been out there. So I just want to say, Miss Queen, thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Uh, I'm
Smooth.
just like very honored, because you could have had somebody else, but you took a chance on Get Down Gospel's
I
music and
follow
the
through and
sound.
do what I'm supposed to do too. This is my passion. And we're
Thank you.
good at what we do, just like you're good at what you do.
Thank you so
You're
much.
very
And just the
welcome.
people that even follow Get Down Gospel and help us. Stephen Barrett, I love you. I love the staff. I love you, Miss Queen. Thank you so much. And I know you'll be hearing more music from Get Down soon.
I know I will. You can't get rid of me now. What?
All
So
right.
Let's Work is the name of the tune featuring Eric Ignatius, if I said his name correct. And shout out to him, by
You
the
did.
way. Okay. And shout out to him and your team, by the way. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going to go out and see this here. Let's check it out. Let's work.
Ooh, this got me feeling good. Ooh, I'm feeling mighty good. Ooh, this got me feeling good. Ooh, I'm feeling mighty good. Lofiet, the Godfather of Gospel House. Saints out ready to work. No lie. Take us to church. Let's jog in place. 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 Left leg, right kick, 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 kick. Right leg, left kick, 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 kick. Left leg, right kick, 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 kick. Right leg, left kick, 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 kick. Right hand, left punch, 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 punch. Left hand, right punch, 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 punch. Right hand, left punch, 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 punch. Left hand, right punch, 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 punch.
With that, with the most requested song of the day, the banger, y'all, is entitled
Let's jog in place. 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 Left leg, right kick, 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 kick. Right leg, left kick, 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 kick. Left leg, right kick, 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 kick. Right leg, left kick, 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 kick. Right hand, left punch, 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 punch. Left hand, right punch, 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 punch. Right hand, left punch, 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 punch. Left hand, right punch, 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 punch.
Oh, yeah.
I
That
hope
was
you was like,
enjoyable. I like
yeah.
Lofiet.
I hope you like that. You know, Queen was dropping it, right? I was dancing to it. I know it's Christian music, but that's what I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It got me moving, got my blood circulating, got my feet stumping. It's all good.
That's
and
what
I
it's
got
all
the
about.
message.
That's
That's
a good
right.
spin. Mm-hmm. You know, like we discussed earlier, you know, how our church, and they had some bad reviews too, because people said, oh, you know, they're more
You're
interested.
going to get the naysayers and all that there, but they need to be
You know
educated.
what's important is getting butts in the seats.
Mm-hmm. Getting that message out, keeping that faith going. And hey, this is what Lofiet Brown at Get Down Gospel Music is doing. Everyone under his wings is blessing the world. And you all need to come aboard. You need to go and follow him everywhere. Hey, he's Googleable. Did you know that? That's right. Lofiet Brown, Lofiet Brown. That is a name. Facebook especially. You can go there, Lofiet Brown, and get yourself connected. All the music is on the music platforms, right?
Yes, ma'am. You said Spotify, Apple, all those.
Hey, so don't knock it till you try it. You can be moving and grooving to this nice, good music while doing the dishes, cleaning up, driving, anything. We need this within our soul and our body because, yes, things are changing. Things are changing, and we need to keep our youth. Keep our youth because, like, right now,
Keep
they're...
them straight. That's
Yes.
what we need to do. Too many bad things going on out there.
And they don't need to be rapping bad things. Talking about, I'm going to do it Uzi and up. No. That's not the way you do. No, we're not going to go with that. But nevertheless, get with Lofiet Brown with Get Down Gospel Music. We appreciate him so very much for coming in on the Queen Silvy Show and enlightening us, grooving on our Tuesday with some great music that he had in there. In fact, get yourself connected. Go ahead and get your blueprint on. Blueprint is a great song featuring Netta B, as well as the song that we just showcased that was hot too. Get your workout on with less work. That is so great, and we thank him for that. Hey, I don't know if you know, but I have only had a cup of tea. Oh, I'm ready to go and smash my face. But before we do, I want to remind you that yes, it's Tuesday, but tomorrow is Wednesday. That's Tim's Tidbits, and it's a hot show with some of everything that I don't show on my show.
And just typical things going on around the world that hopefully we all can laugh at. Because if we take it too damn serious.
Right?
Faith over fear, people.
That's right. In fact, on Tim's Tidbits, he showcases the asshole of the week, and I love finding out who is the asshole of the week. I mean,
Isn't it amazing that it's never a problem finding somebody that is a complete jerk?
There's a lot of assholes of the week out here, but you know, you can find out that and so much more on his show, Tim's Tidbits, tomorrow. That's Wednesday, and it's in the evenings, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Check your time zones, but join us for that. As well as Thursday, we have the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, bringing you inspirational, encouraging, motivating, and
potpourri of entertainment.
Potpourri of entertainment. That's right, coming from the heart, just for you. We also will showcase a special music video at the end of the show, but you are so in for a treat of super greatness on Thursday with the Now You Know show, and that too is in the evenings, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, do check your time zones, but join us for that. So before we get out, Smooth, tell everybody how we can be followed.
Look at the top of the screen. You got to see scrolling at www.thequeensylvyshow.com and or go to our YouTube page. In YouTube, drop in The Queen Silvy Show. You will get the results of all 3 of our shows, as well as some other projects and movies and cartoons and stuff like that.
So much stuff.
We keep ourselves busy, so we keep out of trouble.
Yes, we do. We very much do with the passion to bring...
We try to keep out of trouble.
Well, sometimes. But we do aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. So, with that said, I'm going to eat. What?
That's right. Till next week, same Queen time, same Queen station. We shall holla, people. Bye.